rise to defy the gloom. Luminour blade cuts through the night. Adrian's skill turns fear to flight. Isaac and Ira with their craft and their fire, together they stand driven by shared desire. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they stride, where friendship and fire stand side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire. They'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, they'll battle through all till the last evil sigh. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they stride, with friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire. They'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, the battle through all till the last evil sigh. Rise to defy the gloom. Luminour blade cuts through the night. Adrian's skill turns fear to flight. Isaac and Ira with their craft and their fire, together they stand driven by shared desire. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they stride, where friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire. They'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, they'll battle through all till the last evil sigh. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they stride, with friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire. They'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, the battle through all till the last evil sigh. Rise to defy the gloom. Luminour blade cuts through the night. Adrian's skill turns fear to flight. Isaac and Ira with their craft and their fire, together they stand driven by shared desire. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they stride, where friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire. They'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep, where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, they'll battle through all till the last evil side. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they strike, with friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire, they'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, the battle through all till the last evil sigh. The heart of the friendship and fire. Rise to defy the gloom. Luminour the Magus cuts through the night. Adrian still turns fear to flight. Isaac and Ira with their craft and their fire, together they stand driven by shared desire. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they strike, with friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire, they'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, they'll battle through all till the last evil side. Through the halls of Gauntlight Keep they strike, with friendship and fire standing side by side. No darkness too deep, no foe too dire, they'll cleanse the keep with friendship and fire. Together they fight, unwavering and strong, in the depths of the keep where shadows belong. With courage unyielding and hearts set on high, the battle through all till the last evil sigh.
I hit it too soon. I hit it too soon. I skipped the fire.
Way to go.
I know. I got really excited and I hit that button and it was like the fire was like wham, womp, done. It was done.
Can't you make a program for that?
I should just make a transition. I'm sure I could even just download a transition that's literally the fire wipe. And then we'll just wipe the fire the other way when we go live.
So that's the advice that I got when I first started eating really spicy chili.
Just wipe the other way.
Just wipe the fire the other way.
That sounds awful.
Don't do that.
Fire wipe. Fire wipe.
Fire wipe. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Wipe the fire the other way.
Welcome in Wednesday, Pathfinder night. It is so good to see you guys again from last week. I came into this super pumped and excited, and then realized that we're not doing so good. We're having a rough go, and that is the intro I'll give you when I throw it up to Finn. There you are, buddy.
You guys are definitely not
fighting a fire ghost.
Well, yeah.
I believe the phrase is wiping the fire joke.
gotta
Wiping the
wipe the
fire.
fire,
It is. We gotta
yeah.
wipe the other way.
So we're at the point in the fight where we've realized we need to try wiping the other way.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Wiping one way has not worked for us. We got to turn it around. It's burning too much this way. Maybe it'll be cool on the backside.
It's rarely cool on the backside. Anyway.
10:55, and we're already making poop jokes.
You guys came back down into the vaults last session, explored a little bit. You reduced the wooden statue of Belcora to a pile of ash
Nailed it.
from outside the room. Yeah, using your big old thinking caps.
It was smart. It was a smart play.
Yeah. And then you ventured around. You found a unfinished room with one particular good pick that you had found. And then you continued down the hallway to this little room that seemed to have a furnace of sorts in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you stepped in, this furnace erupted in a ghostly wail and started wailing on you.
Wailing.
It's happening. Yeah. And it was a good couple rounds, and then our good friend Luminour definitely took one to the face. And
As
is
he
now-
usually does.
now slumped against the wall unconscious.
Renikin,
Yeah.
thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the show tonight.
One thing, this is my bad. I was a bad GM last session.
Bad
Yeah, I can
GM.
see that.
Because on Adrian's exploit vulnerability check,
Mm-hmm.
you rolled esoteric lore
Okay.
and you critted on it, right?
Yes, I did very good. I done good.
You did very good.
Adrian, do good?
Adrian did very good. Let me see here. Yeah, that was a nat 20.
It was the first time in the
Yeah.
entire time we've played this game that I nat 20'd on that roll.
And I did forget to mention that, Adrian, you would know this vengeful spirit to be a haunt,
Ooh, this is a haunt.
which is different.
This
from
is not a
bat.
battle. We got to figure out
Yeah.
the clue. We got to figure it out.
Uh-huh. So,
So did my
With
crit
that-
tell me anything about the haunt? Or does it just tell me that it is a haunt?
you can typically disable a haunt by either intimidating
Mm-hmm.
or with a religion check to
To
exercise.
banish it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes my tactic because I've just been
So, yeah.
attacking like karate
yeah, I
chop
know,
style.
and you all have because I didn't do my job. So Luminour, what we're going to do is we're going to rewind time a little bit.
Mrs. Nerfy wants a quick rundown on what a haunt is.
So a haunt is more of a trap.
Pathfinder
Yeah.
specific.
Yes, it is very true. Thank you, DG. It is very Pathfinder specific that it is more of a trap than a battle.
It's kind of like a combo almost.
Yeah, it resets, but it still has kind of a will of its own. It's not a trigger once kind of thing. And yeah, you got to figure out how to get around it, how to exercise it, do stuff like that. So, yeah, it's yes,
Renikin.
Renikin. Yes, that it is usually ghost themed, and I hope you are not a rules lawyer because we play fast and loose in this game.
It's a possessed object. It could be a possessed object.
Yes.
Haunts take many forms.
They do.
Right? And so that is part of the thing with the haunt is figuring out what it is, figuring out what the trigger is, figuring out how to get rid of it, figuring out what it wants, because they don't always want to just kill you. Sometimes they want to do stuff to you.
So you got to tell them what they want.
What you really, really want.
I want to.
What up?
Tell me what you want.
Okay. So, dude, we are nuts tonight. This is Poop Jokes at 10:55 and Spice Girls at 15:50. I don't know if we're gonna make it through the whole thing.
So, and that's specific. Adrian's class is a thaumaturge.
Yes, that's
so
me. I'm the best at these.
Specifically attuned to these things.
So Adrian did do good.
It did do very good.
Adrian do good.
I on it.
So good. We got you.
Okay.
You're good.
So, Luminour, we are going to bring you back to life for a quick, hot minute. I hope.
And then you're gonna get killed again. You get to experience death again.
Wake me up.
Does he lose his stage of dying then?
Yes.
Or whatever it was?
He loses everything.
But
He
also
is standing up. He is alive. I'll put you at 50. No, not 125.
Wake me up.
15 HPs.
HPs.
And now
Now we're kind of reset.
This is a haunt.
Okay.
It ends badly if you try to attack it and kill it outright.
Yes, because once you know it's a haunt, you're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Rennikin, we play Rule of Cool often. Like, Rule of Fun is #1. That's two different sayings that I slapped together. That's a DG guarantee. I guarantee you will at least have a fun time. Probably.
Okay.
That's she guaranteed.
That's my guarantee. My guarantee is that it'll a promise of something that could happen.
Okay. Isaac, it is your turn. Let me just.
So we can't bring this thing to 0 HP.
Typically,
Well,
no.
You can.
It's not impossible. You can bring anything
But-
to HP.
I'm going to tell you straight out. It'll kill you before you do that.
Really? This is.
Challenge accepted.
So I'm like, Isaac, it's a haunt. Stop attacking it. We got to figure out how to get rid of this thing. Typically, you would intimidate or banish it using religion. Lend me your powers. I can do really good intimidation, but I need to be buffed. And I'm still stupid. I mean stupefied. I say all of that in like a single breath.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to activate Hero, and he's still going to explode
Okay.
with Searing Restoration. And I'm going to drop that into chat here. And I believe that it's just one person. You or a living creature adjacent to you regains level-based healing.
Okay.
One moment.
The creature you heal can attempt an immediate flat check to recover from a single source of persistent bleed damage, which isn't an issue because you're not bleeding.
Right.
And then, so basically it happens. So I roll level-based healing, and that is 11 points of healing to Luminour.
Okay.
So Luminour, please click that apply healing.
You got it. I am healed.
And then I have to roll the unstable check, which...
Oh.
Hero point.
Hero point. Hero point.
Hero point.
Oh my god!
That is spectacular.
Oh boy.
That's
What are
not
the
good.
odds?
Oh boy.
Fire damage equal to his level. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Does the fire
But the
damage
biggest
do
thing
to the
here
fire
is-
demon?
on a critical failure, I can't use any further unstable actions, which I don't have any right now. This is my only unstable action. So this was the one and done thing, and then Eero took 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
So now it's Isaac's turn to
Okay.
do his stuff. He's got 2 actions remaining. First things first, he will make sure that the haunt is targeted. And hearing that it is a haunt, and we need to figure out how to either exercise it or hang on a second. That damage went to the wrong person. That should have been Eero taking that damage. That has been fixed. He's not really sure what to do. So right now all he knows is that he needs to get the attention of this thing off of Luminour and Adrian, because they're in dire straits here. So what he's going to do is he's going to try to draw its attention by chucking this ghost charge at it.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Doesn't
Cool.
do a lot of damage, but it does a little bit of damage, which hopefully is enough to get its attention.
But it
And
does
just to make sure-
enfeebled, though, it looks like. Bomb deals 1 vitality splash damage, and that target that takes damage becomes enfeebled 1 until the start of your next turn.
Yes.
So that's a
So
bonus.
because it's vitality damage, I don't believe it actually affects you in Luminour.
Strength-based melee.
It says
attack
target.
roll,
It says the
damage rolls, and
target
athletics
takes damage.
checks.
Yeah, but it's a bomb, so it gets splash
Oh,
damage.
my bad. My
Splash
bad.
Right, but I don't think, because it's specifically vitality damage, the only thing that
Yeah.
actually takes any effect is the ghost in there, which is why I
Sure.
felt safe chucking it in there.
Do that.
This should only hurt the haunt, or at least get its attention, and then my final action will be to use some distracting words to create a diversion, I believe.
Ooh.
Distracting words. Like.
Basically,
like
I'm
con-
going to
cosmic
cuss it
ball.
out. I'm going to cuss it out. And
In a language that only fire ghosts understand.
well, no, I'm just trying to be.
Speaking ghost words.
Basically, it's like. Over here, you misbegotten smorm,
Love it.
and hope that this actually works. The whole point is that
Oh!
probably not going to work. So let me try to hero point that.
Eero point. Eero point.
Try that again. Hope that
That's better.
is better.
It's better.
That is better. It's probably not enough.
I'm gonna say it doesn't. It's not enough.
So
So
I
you-
don't divert the attention of any creatures whose perception DC exceeds your result, and those creatures are aware you were trying to trick them.
Oh. So this doesn't actually have a perception.
It just exists.
It cannot perceive? That makes
Yeah.
sense. It's not like it's something roaming the halls with eyes and ears.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, no,
The other-
it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to be affected by your distracting words.
Well, shit.
Unfortunately.
So I was gonna say, I tried.
I tried.
Okay. Adrian.
Adrian's ready to intimidate this thing.
Yeah.
But here's the problem that I have because I'm not smart when it comes to Pathfinder.
Right.
So I have performed my exploit vulnerability on this thing, and we've done that successfully.
Yep.
I have the I am trained in the art of intimidation.
Yeah.
Do I just
Intimidation.
make an intimidation check? Or how did, like, is it like a specific action? Is it a
It is.
one and done? Like, how does this work?
There, I put it in the chat. You
Well,
just click the
demoralize
intimidation check.
is a type of intimidation check. It's
Yeah.
not a
Um,
intimidation check.
This is just a straight intimidation.
Right. Like I'm holding my amulet and saying, go back where you came from. Kind of idea. Oh, did I cut out? Am I still here?
You're
You're
back.
good now.
I cut out for a brief moment there. Apologize. And there's my OBS, everybody. There's my OBS. So am I like intimidation check and I'm like, go back where you came from, kind of attempting to banish this thing? And can I make 3 intimidation checks on my turn if that's the way I want to choose to spend my action points? Because you see how this is starting to like get a little wibbly wobbly for me.
I would allow 1 intimidation check from you per turn.
Okay. So then I need to do actions to boost my chances of success.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat. Regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to your attempts to demoralize it for 10 minutes. So you get 1 shot at demoralization.
Right, but if I use that, it's a waste because the thing goes right after my turn. Like it's literally useless to do that. There's no
banishes it.
benefit to me using demoralize because I can't benefit from it.
Well, you can.
I can, but I'd have to make 2
that.
intimidation checks in a row.
Yeah. That would be the
Doesn't the
trade-off.
intimidation banish it though?
No,
once it's
see, the
intimidated, doesn't it go
demoralized
away?
check is to give you a boost, and then I make an intimidation check specifically with the intention to banish this thing. It's
And
its
then
own
a
thing.
success-
That was
and a successful.
That was what?
occultism that banished
Well, it's
religion.
it's depending on the haunt, right? The haunt
Yeah.
itself has its own triggers because it's like a puzzle. You got to figure out how to get rid of this thing, right?
Yeah.
And so in this case, we know it's intimidate or religion. Those are the ways to get rid of this thing.
As far as religion goes, I would also say occult or nature, like any of
You
the
would take
any of the
a
religions
form. You would take a form of
form.
religion.
of religion. Yeah.
So yeah. So I want to, and I'm stupefied.
So stupefied only affects spell casting. As far as
Just take a status penalty equal to this value on int, wisdom, and charisma based checks and DCs. So would that not be that would be a intimidation check?
Intimidation is strength, isn't it?
I thought it was charisma.
I don't know.
It's charisma. It should be charisma. There's no reason for it not to be.
It is charisma.
It is charisma.
So I need to get rid of stupefied. I don't know if I'm able to. Is there something I can do to get rid of that on myself?
Don't think there is.
Okay.
Stupefied always.
And I can't cast spells, so my other plan of using a scroll would fail.
We aren't
Well,
high
no.
enough level to have spells that would remove Stupefy
Yeah.
yet.
So
I
Stupefied-
have Scroll of Restore Senses, which should get rid of it.
Stupefied only makes you roll a flat DC 6 check. You roll D20. If you roll above a 6 or higher, it lets you cast the spells.
Okay, never mind. The Restore Senses wouldn't get rid of it anyway.
No, it's like blinded and stuff, right?
That's blindness, deafness, and
Yeah.
and silence.
So yeah, I apologize for running the clock here, but it's I don't really know what actions I can use that are going to assist me here. I gotta bring up that cheat sheet of actions.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So Aid's not gonna assist me. Dismiss. End one spell effect. I'd like to dismiss Stupefy. Let's see here. I don't think there's really anything here that's going to assist me. So I might just be better off making the demoralize check as 0.1, making the intimidation check as 0.2, and then raising shield as 0.3.
Renikin did do some rules looking up, and disabling a hazard would be the same as disabling a haunt, which is a 2-action activity.
Okay.
So you still have enough actions, just not to raise shield.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to disable haunt for 2 actions and raise shield for 1 then.
Okay.
And we'll leave demoralize for the time being, because one of these other guys can use demoralize, and that can assist me without using one of my actions.
Yes.
So that's what we're gonna do. So step 1, we are going to attempt to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
So that is just a straight
It is a
intimidation
straight
check.
Intimidate check. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, that's funny. I am going to hero point that in an attempt to try and do a little bit better. So here we go again. That's a little bit better.
That's so close.
Damn
You
it.
see this thing, it gets enraged at you trying to just send the fear of Ashcroft into it, and it retaliates against you
Oh, you bastard.
on its turn.
Okay. And now I'm going to raise shield, which I thought I had the damn thing in my, whatchamacallit, in my bar, but I don't see it.
Did you unequip your...
That's my character sheet. No, it's still equipped.
I don't know. Okay.
I'll just click the button. I'll just click the...
Yeah. On the character sheet.
I see that it's Gauntlet Bucklers here, but I don't have the button for raise shield.
Did have it.
You might have to use it just in your character sheet instead of a...
Yeah, I'm in the character sheet. I see Gauntlet Buckler.
Raise. Sheath.
I have
Drop.
sheath and drop is all I have. Do I already have it raised?
You might already have it raised. Let's look at your dude.
I see stupefied and I see my EV.
You don't.
There.
Oh, okay. Okay, you
No,
did
you're
it for
in.
me. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay.
no.
We're good.
No,
All right.
that's what it's all about.
Lunor,
I'm still
you
learning.
are alive, kind of.
Help, I'm alive.
Contrary to popular belief.
Oh, I thought the thing went
Against
after my
all
turn.
the odds.
My bad.
All right, Luminor's been watching all this like action swirling around him. We've seen a haunt or two in his day now. I feel that using our powers of occultism and in touch with the mystical ethereal realm, he should try disbanding this thing with his low powers.
Okay.
Man, this thing is just not having it.
It looks to you and laughs in your face.
Uh-huh. It does that sometimes.
It does do that sometimes.
Sometimes it be like that. Luminour is also going to pop a yawn glass shield.
Okay.
I think this is a good call for
This is
our
the time to
build.
double down on defense.
I think-
Even though its wrath and fury is pointing right at my face.
Did we see that disarming is 2 actions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shutting this thing
and
down.
that
Yeah.
was one. And so Luminour did his best and bravely braces behind a shield of glass.
Yeah.
This thing's like,
Yeah, exactly, DG. Okay. DG, speaking of Adrian, this thing lashes out at Adrian.
my Ashcroft sigil is like glowing in its face.
And he swings out at you with a lash of fire. It's like mocking you with your whip. It whips out a fire at you.
Amulet.
Okay.
I need it because this one's gonna
5.
sting.
This one's gonna hurt. -5. And
Oof.
That's a lot of dice, guys.
yeah.
Oof. So it's
So
25.
Nope. That's
Damn
already
it,
taken
Finny.
off.
30 full?
Yeah.
Well, I'm dead.
You're not dead.
Well, I'm dying because that I had
Yeah.
27 HP. So do I go to
Yeah.
-3 or am I at 0?
You're at 0. You're dying.
Bleh.
Okay.
This is
and
rough ski because I'm the only one trained to get rid of this thing.
And then it turns to Luminour.
Oh no.
Oh yes. And it strikes out at Luminour with this fiery whippy tendril. And you see it coming and your shield holds.
A whip crackled its whippy tail. But
Yeah,
it missed.
it did. And then it's going to go and attempt to whip out at Eero for something to do. And miss that attack as well. So there we go. Yeah,
None for
Isaac.
Christian readers.
your turn.
Right. Seeing Adrian go down, he's going to tell Eero to get him out of there. So first action, activate Eero. Eero perks up and wants to basically haul Adrian that way. Out.
Yeah. You guys did notice that this thing didn't activate until someone crossed the threshold.
Someone.
Well, I mean, yeah.
This place and thresholds, guys. We got to learn that. So, can we do that? He's within grasping range
He's
right
gonna
now.
grab
Grab and
Adrian
drag?
out.
Grab and drag him. Can he drag him past Luminour and Isaac on the way out?
Sure, but I'll say Adrian will just get to.
Like I'm just thinking,
yeah.
like just the square
That's-
behind them.
Vinny, you're such a
Exactly.
nice GM because that my GM answer is no.
I know.
You're dragging through 2 people. Like there's too much going on. But I'm not the GM. If Finny says yes, then I'll take the life. But if I would say it would be a no.
I know. Yeah. That'll be.
Okay.
But that'll probably be it for Eero then, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I'll just drag. I can't actually move your token.
I can move
my
him.
DG. So
There we go.
so we'll do that.
This is
And
this is
then
not
for-
Adrian being dragged.
Yeah. And then Isaac will attempt to dispel or whatever. He'll be like, okay, these two tried intimidating it. Let's try some weird mumbo jumbo occultism knowledge and try to get rid of it that way. So he's going to
Okay.
try to disable the haunt using his occultism.
Yeah.
Like, you ever seen the scene from Get Him to the Greek where he stabs him in the chest with a needle? That's what you need to do to Adrian.
Is it 3? No, I'm going to hero point that one again.
Okay. This will be your last.
Dude, all hero points used within the first 30 minutes.
That's
Holy
better.
shit. So, what does Isaac do exactly?
He's going to think back to while the others were having and swinging and doing their thing. He's going to think back to what happened when this thing launched out of these barrels of whatever they are, and he's going to think back and he's going to say, clearly there's some sort of trigger on them. So in his mind, he just envisions reversing that flow. Whatever that trigger is, like, he's going to, in his mind, he thinks, we did this, therefore it did that, so let's just make it think that whatever we did didn't happen, so then it goes back into wherever it did.
Yeah, and
It's because that's what occultism is just making crap up.
let's not go there. Yeah. So
He's gonna do something like that. Just manifest it.
You manifest or try to de-manifest this thing to the best of your abilities, and it tries to fight you on this, and through the sheer willpower of Isaac, you subdue this thing and exorcise it. You had to roll a 22.
Nice. Which, for what it's
With
worth,
that done, he immediately turns over to Adrian and starts administering first aid or treating
Starts
wounds.
administering.
Man. I rolled a 20 on my intimidation check. I was so close.
Yeah, you were very close. All right.
Adrian just lying there, like,
And by administering first aid, what I mean is I'm going to pour this healing potion down his throat.
Yeah.
Because
you guys
remember,
are,
I made a bunch of them.
I like the needle to the heart thing.
you guys
Like
are
Pulp Fiction.
out
Yeah.
of combat. Congratulations on beating the bad guy.
Can I click the use button for that healing potion, or what do I do?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Click. the
Should
use
work.
button. It should work.
I clicked it, but nothing happened.
You can't like.
I can't use it because I'm dead,
Hold it to your
probably.
mouth.
Yeah, that's
That makes a
probably
lot of
it.
sense. Your arms aren't fully functioning
You'd have to
properly.
be stabilized. So apply healing.
Can you click apply healing then?
Yep.
There you go.
And I'll remind Luminour that he's got one in his pocket too, if he needs to.
Yeah.
Top up.
Adrian, are you standing up?
Yeah, once I catch my breath, I'll kind of lean up against the wall and then stand.
Good job, guys. That was tough. That was a level 4 hazard, which is tough.
When you can roll 30 damage in a single hit, and like, what have we? So I'm at 38 tops.
That was oh, that wasn't even a really good roll. Yeah. Yeah. It would suck.
We got really lucky, I think.
You did. Okay.
Well, finding out that it was a haunt is actually the thing.
Yeah.
And so,
Change.
okay, so let's rewind a little bit. So let's
Absolutely.
pause the game temporarily,
Yep.
because I need to unpack this a little bit and understand, take my Dungeons and Dragons hat off and put my Pathfinder one on.
Right.
So we entered this space, we had no idea it was a haunt.
Correct.
How would we know it's a haunt unless I critted on my thing, which is gonna be like next to impossible from this point forward?
I was waiting for anybody to roll a recall knowledge of any
Okay.
sort on it.
Yeah, that's
So
And then
we
I would've-
so we
then I
need to
would've-
get better at doing that.
I would have
That's-
called for a religion occultism check, or if you were doing the check, Adrian, it would have been an esoteric lore,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would have known what it was.
Okay.
But, and I was waiting for it, but nobody was rolling it. And
Okay.
then with your exploit vulnerability, that should have been part of it. Or at least
So-
that's how I'm playing it, is something that we should have done.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is the lesson learned from here is at least one of us in that first round needs to do a recall knowledge check on whatever it is that we're fighting. Unless
Generally
it's
speaking,
obvious.
In Pathfinder, it's pretty important to get a recall knowledge out to understand what you're fighting, what the
And early too,
saves
right?
are and stuff. Because if you guys roll decent recall knowledge, I typically give you what their best save and what their worst save is. And I will give you just a little bit of flavor.
So when we say I want to roll a recall knowledge check, are
Yep.
you gonna say to what? Which we would typically say best worst save? And then
No.
at that point you would throw us
I-
the haunt, or like how does that fit in? Because
any recall knowledge at that point against a haunt,
Mhm.
I'll tell you it's a haunt.
Okay. So no matter what it is, no matter what the recall knowledge check is, this is almost like bonus information that you'll receive.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll always, if it's a haunt, I will always tell you that it's a haunt, whether
Okay.
you, typically even if you fail your recall knowledge.
Okay. Because I will tell you as a primary D&D player, recall knowledge has never made any sense to me. Why I
I know.
would waste an action doing a recall knowledge? Let's just beat this thing down into the ground and we'll figure out what it is after it's dead. Right?
Until the things
Unt-
turn around and start beating on you.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
Or
I
we
got to
start
drill that
missing
into my
all of
brain.
our rolls because we're
Yeah.
swinging on like fortitude attacks or spells or whatever, and
Exactly.
they're weak against reflex.
So it's a
Like,
good
the
idea.
whole +1 matters the most. Like
Mhm.
remember we were talking about like
Mhm.
those small things. I think that
Yeah,
it's the
n-
same thing as we find out this guy's -1 on this thing. Then that's
Well, not just
Dog pilot.
not just the plus and minus ones, but also how to approach the encounter, right? Like in this one, if let's say, because I was first in the initiative order, if I rolled that and discovered that it was a haunt, then we didn't even need to go into combat.
Right.
We could have just stood outside the door,
And obliterated
or
it.
and had you try to exorcise the demon or whatever it was,
Okay.
right? Expel it, and we wouldn't have even needed to spend resources. Like these health potions are expensive.
Yeah.
And these are the lesser ones. Like we're only going to need, as we keep living, we're only going to need bigger and better ones as we keep growing and whatnot. Which means for somebody like my character, the inventor, who can craft these things, it just means that there's more and more resources going to be needed for this, which makes them more expensive.
Right.
So from that aspect, that's where I'm looking at this going, we need to be better. I know that I typically have the best initiative because I took incredible initiative. So I'm always getting a +2 to my initiative rolls.
Right.
So that's something that I'm going to need to get better at too, which means that Isaac is only getting one real action on his first turn. His first one will be, and that's probably just overdrive. So his first one will be recall knowledge, overdrive, activate hero, depending on the result of the recall knowledge.
Right.
So,
Okay, so then, Finny, one last question on recall knowledge before we untime and go back in here.
Yep.
Is it typical in Pathfinder for all characters to recall knowledge, or is it kind of ideal for at least one, and you get what you get, you're probably good at that point after that first one?
Yeah, one.
I mean, obviously, depending on the rolls and all of the other crap that goes along with it, but...
The more you recall knowledge, the more you will find out about the creature.
The problem for me is I never know, like, what to ask.
Yeah.
Right? I never know what to ask about.
So we don't typically play the asking part, right? I start with, because you, as a thaumaturge, you know its weaknesses, if it has any.
So the
from your
exploit vulnerability.
Right away. So I usually skip that because you exploit all the time.
Pretty much every time, yeah.
I go straight for the saves to start with, and then I will go to like resistances and stuff after that.
So you're kind of taking the onus on the information
Yeah.
we can glean as to
Yeah.
what the best. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Exactly.
So then, yeah, so that's going to be a bow around the old fingy here to remember recall knowledge a little more often. Okay,
And
I'm good.
I'll try to remind you subtly about stuff like that.
Okay, good. I will time back in, and then Adrian is curious how to eliminate stupefied and then wants to treat wounds immediately.
That's fair. Yeah, go ahead and treat wounds.
On 20s.
Acceptable. That's acceptable. Because that also kills off my wounded, right?
Yeah, it does.
Can I right click that, or do you have to get rid of it?
Luminor's gonna try to heal.
There's a counter on your sheet. You should be able to just right.
Yeah, wounded condition ends if someone successfully restores hit points to you using treat wounds, or if you restore to full hit points. Well, I just used treat wounds, so now it should be gone.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I will remove that from you.
Oh, sorry. The stupefied I still had on me, unless there's something I got to get rid of.
Wait,
the-
you just said expert in medicine?
Oh,
Adrian is, yeah.
So again, that is my bad for not actually reading the full stat block. Stupefied was only 1 round.
Okay. Well, hey, we're good.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have changed anything, because I hadn't played a full round of stupefied yet anyways, so.
And every time it hit you, I think you had to make a check to see if you became stupefied again.
Okay, fair.
I think one of the other things we've learned, at least I've learned from these last 2 encounters, the statue and now this haunt, is before we kick in a door and go charging in, we should maybe open the door, and if it's especially if it's a small room like this, we should be looking for triggers.
Or doing like a... I wonder if I could do like an
Like a-
esoteric lore check to determine if there's something inhabiting the area or something.
Or even just like a detect magic or something.
Yeah.
Is there like a magical trigger or a physical trigger or something like that would activate a friggin' trap? I think we've gotten a little bit lax on our trap checking.
A good perception check will go a long way
Okay.
of finding stuff like that.
Okay. Renniken also mentioned that too, so that's great. Great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luminor, do you want me to attempt treat wounds on you as well?
I thought you'd never ask.
I will. I'll tell Luminor to come over to me.
Get over here.
If anyone else, do you want me to, Isaac? Or are you
we
going to do
sure
your
this
thing?
Well, before Luminor moves,
I just want. We want
Isaac-
Luminor out of
Isaac
there.
was going to say, "Are we sure this thing's gone?"
As sure
Because
as we can be. I mean, I was dead, so.
Because then I'll just swap spots with Luminor so that he.
I was
can-
sure that it's not possessing Adrian right now.
When he steps in, does anything happen?
Dark Phoenix.
Nothing happens when you step in the room.
I didn't see 11 dice roll, DG, so I think it should be okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna be like, all right, Luminor, stand still. There's something crying in the air, and that's terrifying.
Sorry, that's me trying to find the
Scare us, yeah.
regular music.
I would do the same thing if I was you.
And I'm
There you
like, Luminor, buddy, old pal. Let me
Heal my body.
get that for you. It's not the best
Thank
roll,
you, my
but it
friend.
is a roll.
It's a roll. Yeah.
I'm closer to life than death now.
Sorry,
While
Isaac,
we're doing
you
that-
are searching.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna
this is
I'm
going
gonna
to-
search, and I'm gonna pay attention to specific attention to where this haunt came out.
Okay.
So I think you said that these are barrels
Yeah.
of some sort.
Yeah.
Or,
One's the furnace, one's the soot barrel beside it.
okay, so he's gonna pay some specific attention to that corner, but he is going to look around the entire room because it's just
Okay.
a small room.
Yeah. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh!
There it is.
You find a ring among the ashes in the furnace. Put that on the party sheet, and you find 15 gold pieces, 20 silver, and 2 copper. There we go.
Nice. So is that this ventriloquist during that?
Yes.
All right. So I clicked that to put that into chat as my action to share it with the group and just say, hey, look what we found.
Ventriloquism spell. Seems to originate from anywhere else within 60 feet.
So I didn't do so good with deception, like when I tried to create that diversion, which, let's be honest, I'm not that great at deception. If either of you are better at it, it'd probably be a good idea to wear those.
I've got +1 for Luminour.
I've got +4 and I'm untrained.
In
You
deception,
got +4 and you're untrained.
Because
your
my charisma is
low.
really high, right?
Yeah.
I have +4 and I am trained.
I'm just really good at lying.
Yeah, but Adrian's a... Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I think
I know.
I think it would be better for Adrian to wear this.
I'll
To be
take it.
honest, I think Adrian would be best to wear this. If for nothing else, then it's another action he can do on his turn when he doesn't know what to do.
My actions are like fleeting. Okay, just take it off
Yeah.
the party sheet then. Question mark?
Yeah, and make sure you equip it.
Take the.
And that's it. That's all I'm finding in here. There's no hidden
That's-
doors or anything.
Nope. There are... Hold on, let me double check. Nope. There are no hidden doors.
And you will pass that knowledge on to the team.
Toggle investment. What does that mean?
Oh, it's
Oh.
an investable one. So
If
you can have up to 10 investments, which is basically attunements.
Okay. So
10 different
I'm now
people, but
invested.
level 4 person.
10 items that are you can attune to 10 items basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it's
Do it 10
invest.
fingers.
You can invest in 10 items.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Invest in 10.
I get ya.
Invest 10 fingers.
Love to see it.
Okay. Where do you guys go?
Isaac isn't.
Are we all
completely
feeling
convinced.
If this room is done, then yeah, we need to move on. I think we've kind of explored most of this now.
Isaac's not completely convinced that there wasn't something in this room here that we didn't miss. So he's kind of wondering if it's worth going over it once more.
In which
But,
one?
I thought we did a bunch of perception checks and stuff in here already.
Yeah, but
Oh, the magic city in the DS room.
yeah, he's just not fully convinced that we did catch everything that we could. But if you guys want to move on to
I think that's more of a Finny call because we've already kind of expended our checks in there, so I don't know if we're allowed to remake them or not. Because did we not perception check, magic check, check for traps, check for secrets? Like I'm sure we spent enough time in here checking all that
I
stuff.
thought you guys did, because you guys found the table,
We found the
a
book.
bunch of books.
Like I'm all for researching again, but it's just
can
whether or
do-
not we're allowed to.
You know what? Luminour, since you're inside there, do one more perception check for me.
You got it. Let me wind up the old peepers. I got 2 of them, and they're big.
Hey, yes. Looking around, just a quick
Isaac's like,
view there.
just to make sure, he says.
You do find 4 of the valuable books that Morblint had sent you down here for.
Isaac, before Luminour goes and looks, you hear me mumbling about wasting time. Wasting time. And then Luminour's like, hey, look, we missed 4 books. And then you're like...
Yeah. So, you got 4 of the books. And yeah.
Let's cash money in our pocket.
Further looking through the room, you don't find anything of use.
Good to know.
That's everything that you could ever want to use anyway.
Yeah.
I have one question. Did we go all the way down to the south to the weirdo room at the bottom, and did we check out that door at the end?
I don't think we
I won't say we
did.
turned around because there was something north.
There
of
was
us that
there was
trying to
wasn't there
increase us.
noise or something when we opened that door? Or did we not even open the door?
I don't think you opened the door to the
Okay.
south.
I must be thinking of another room where you open it up and there's noise or something. Like crying or something.
I know that was the level up above us in a long hallway.
It's all terrifying. All of it.
What
do you mean? It's a good place.
Ah! We're good.
You all right there, Luminour?
Nope, fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, remember that this aura in the middle hurts.
Yeah, that's that conduit coming from the floor up to the ceiling, and with the with the blueprints, you did see that the conduit continues down to the very bottom level of the vaults.
So they're walking back here. Isaac and Luminour are chatting, and Isaac's saying, I don't remember if we checked out that door, so that's why we're heading back down here. And as they get into the room, he says, I still think we should come back with some explosives and see, and like blow up the middle of this thing and see how far down it goes.
That's all we get out of you. Searching things and blowing stuff up.
Yeah. Searching and blowing, searching and blowing.
When it works,
It's not the way I would have put it, but
Oh, what? Luminour's gonna put his ear to yon door and see if there's any disasters awaiting that sound like suspiciously ghost fiery.
Luminour is particularly perceptive since his near-death experience.
Very attuned with myself. I have
You
a
hear-
quietness in my heart.
You hear nothing on the other side of that door.
It's so noisy in this room that I don't even know how you could hear anything on the outside of the door.
We're going to muster
Yeah,
all the
mannequin.
stealthiness of a angsty gnome to crank open this door. We're gonna give it the old heave-ho.
Pop it open.
Give it the old crank. You're gonna grip it and let it rip.
Yeah, I cranked it as hard as I could, and this is all I got. Another door. Luminour's gonna look through that. Can he peek through that doorway and see what this little alcove-looking thing is all about?
It looks like a very small 5-foot corridor leading to another door.
That's a man trap.
I mean, I don't know.
Luminour's gonna use his engineering lore, look for like a hinge that's gonna be a trap door, maybe spikes above him that are gonna descend from the ceiling, or maybe if there's like any kind of like gears, Indiana Jones style.
The wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what we're looking for here.
You know, giant
Ceiling-
boulder rolling down.
Ceiling opening
giant
up,
boulder.
dumping slime on your head like Nickelodeon.
Is there Nickelodeon slime made of oatmeal and cornstarch?
You do a
Of
search
course.
around the floor, around the doorway, every conceivable spot, and you find nothing. It is solid
sound.
structure as far as you can tell.
Luminour
Nice.
is very intuitive, y'all. He's going to step foot boldly into this space.
And the floor drops away from you. No,
It's like, oh man.
you're good. You're good.
No, we're underground, so the ceiling opens up and
The
gravity
ceiling
so
opens
sucks
up,
us into
yeah.
the
A
sky.
big hand. No, a big foot comes down.
Bigfoot. Yeah. No, you're good.
So insane, like the Kurobu's shoe from Mario.
It's Monty Python style.
Luminour's gonna do the same thing. Like, he's a cautious
I got
gnome.
it.
He's an excitable gnome. He's gonna put his ear to the door and see
Yeah,
what's going
yes.
on here.
Please do. On the other side of this door, you hear you thought you heard a murmuring on the other side of the door.
Murmuring.
Like
I
a
don't
vocal
pick out,
murmuring or like a babbling brook kind of murmuring?
Like a vocal murmuring.
The royal we.
And after another, 5 seconds, you're trying to listen for it again. 10 seconds goes by, you hear it again, and it sounds. This door seems
Does
pretty
it sound
thick.
like
It's pretty hard to hear through this one.
But does it sound like it's going like it's passing by and then 5 seconds, 10 seconds later it's coming back the other way?
No, it does not sound like it's moving. Just that there is a sound on the other side of this door.
You know what? I'm gonna inform my my cohort here of what's going on behind this door. That there's some unknown variable behind this door.
What do the
should-
blueprints say about that room on
Oh.
the other side of this hallway?
Do we
Recall
know
knowledge.
Can we
Yeah.
recall knowledge on the
Recall some
blueprint?
knowledge.
I think that'd be really
Can we
with,
all?
with
Luminar, are you coming back into this room to like huddle with us?
Yeah, because I want to see, is this like the torture chamber? Is this like the orphanage? Is this, like the Bible study room? Like,
Can
Yeah,
we
okay.
can we all do the check?
we all like read the book? Because we got a
Sure.
translation.
Yeah.
Plain,
Do it.
Come.
Roll it.
What is the
We're here
check
for
for
rolling dice.
me?
Is
it esoteric lore?
Would be no. It would be the thing that you're not awesome at, but it's okay because you would be doing rafting.
Crafting?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go crafting.
I got that.
This is stupid. Let's just open the
I
door and
do-
find out what's inside.
The best crafting.
Uh,
big, beautiful.
A lot of
crafts.
people say I've got the best crafts. Isaac would tell you he's better at crafting, but I tell you, I've seen that guy build things. 2 left hands, little hands.
Stop. Isaac, you pull out your blueprints, you double check them. This just seems to be a small-ish room connecting to a corridor that seems to connect back to that elevator that is stuck in the up position right now.
over here.
Yeah.
So this kind of makes a loop.
Yeah.
Good. So I'll just let everybody know I said what that is. I don't know what that murmuring would be though. And I'll propose that if it is, just in case it is something not cool, what we could create the kill box strategy again. We hang back, we send Eero or Luminour in to kick open the door and go blah, 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 and have whatever it is in there chase us.
I think we'd be
Bring them
better
into
off
the-
having Eero open the door, but something I'm worried about with this room is the column in the center.
Right, which is why your kill box is more of a
Kill funnel.
Fence.
crossfire. Yeah.
But I am perfectly fine kind of stepping in the back here.
Or we can all go to one side so we're not catching each other in
Mhm.
crossfire.
Well, either way, we can only have at most 2 people in a row there anyways, considering the corridor's so short. So it'd probably be best for somebody to try and quietly open the door so we can see what's inside of it before running into it. And then if something's in there and comes out of it, at least we're ready for it.
Who's the sneakiest door opener in our party?
So,
I've got 0 stealth or
I'm
3
a
stealth.
snake. I've got a +7 stealth, and I'm trained.
Could you like sneakily and then like
I can attempt to. I am the most hurt of all of us, though, too.
should we tie a rope around you so we can pull you out faster?
That's a smart idea. But yeah, I can use my stealth. I can be a sneaky little snake.
Eero is the fastest of all of us. I'll just say that much.
Okay, so it's less about the sneakiness and more about the retreat.
Isaac, I'm gonna say yours and Eero's overdrive is worn off. It only lasts for 10 rounds, right?
It said 8 rounds remaining, but I guess
Yeah.
that
By the time you guys walked over here,
We spent some time exploring that room again.
yeah.
I mean that's totally fine. I'm
'Kay.
okay with
Yeah.
it.
So
But
you
just
want
let
me
know what it says.
you want me to stealth this door, or is Eero going to speed the door?
I think speed is fine.
All right,
Yeah, beat it.
speed it.
Speed it.
Speed it.
'Cause
Okay.
Also
Speed
remember,
it.
Eero's got the
Speed
shiny eye now,
it.
so he can see
I
stuff. So he's
Eero's got shiny eyes now.
Oh,
yeah.
but I wants to go and speed it.
gonna
Okay,
open that up.
Eero, when you open
I am
that
perfect for
door,
opening the door. I've got the most to lose.
2 cultists, 2 ghouls, on their knees, worshipping what seems to be a large, fleshy, entraily mound.
If
And it
Eero
stinks
had
in here, I'm
any
assuming?
sort of visceral reactions programmed into him, he might upchuck some of his vital fluids.
Did
But
you
since
program
he's
it
a
to
robot-
discipline, Eero?
Since he's a robot, he's just or construct, I should say. He's gonna open the door and he's just gonna look at it blankly.
Okay.
And the cultist will just see the ever burning crystal in there,
Yeah.
just kind of like blink.
Alright, so I'll read the flavor text for the room here. Whatever this room's original use, today it serves as a horrific shrine. A rotting heap of fleshy material that seems to be composed of equal parts eyes, mouths, and skin lies in a stinking mound in the middle of the room, surrounded by 24 tiny humanoid effigies, crafted out of small bones and tangles of knotted hair. And
Gross.
2 cultists worshipping.
That is horrific. Somebody had to write those words on purpose.
Yes, somebody had to pick those words out of their brain and put them on a sheet. What?
Equal parts eyes, noses, mouths, and like
Okay, so
how many butts does it have?
when Eero busts in,
How many butts does it have?
the cultists kind of stop their posturating and they turn towards Isaac, or turns toward Eero, and hiss and attack.
So Eero's programming for this situation was go in there, open the door, wait 2
It sure
seconds or
was.
3 seconds,
Okay.
and then back up to here.
Okay.
Backpedal.
All right. So can we roll some initiative?
Dun 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 dun.
I love seeing all these D20s fly.
See them D20s fly.
Nice. Okay. Hold on. We gotta shift gears here with the music.
Back to fight music.
Yeah.
Play my fight song, Siri. Alexa on Spotify.
Adrian, you're first in initiative for the
Okay.
party this time.
We'll begin the encounter.
That's what we
First
like.
up is this cultist. And he's actually going to move over here.
Wait, so sorry, I missed that part. They saw us
Well,
from the door.
You saw
Eero busted in.
I saw the door open and Eero standing there, and then Eero backpedaling.
Oh, okay. They weren't like so busy on their knees in front of the equal parts ears. mouths,
Well,
and asses.
he did take half his movement to stand up, to move.
Okay.
And then he is going to do a thing. And then it is Adrian's turn.
Okay, Adrian's gonna backpedal here to see maybe I can see that guy. Do I have enough of a line of sight on him?
Sure.
With him being right here?
Yeah.
Perfect. Then I'm going to exploit vulnerability on this jerk.
Okay. Yeah.
And I shout out to the party, he's got no weaknesses! As I enable my personal antithesis.
They definitely look like the standard ghouls you have come across down here.
And then, if able... hang on. I might be able to answer my own question. Is this 20 feet, technically, to him? Because of the
it's
funny
20 feet-
angles?
20 feet to right in front of him.
Okay, so then never mind on that last one. I will instead choose to attempt a demoralize on him.
Okay.
And I say to him, hey, ugly. Why don't you crawl back into whatever hole you came out of?
Oh, cutting words.
Where is my potential for demoralize? See, so one of the things that really kind of irks me about all of like this layout is like there is pages of actions and I never know how to do any of them. I'm also sorry, Finn, can you shut the droning off in this room? It's just a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Sorry.
Thank you. That's just like drill in my head.
Oh, right beside the old.
Yeah, it's just really loud.
Is that better?
That's better, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to do a demoralize, but I don't know how to find it.
So you can open your character sheet, go
Character
to
sheet,
your actions tab, and go down to actions, and go to browse,
actions, browse,
and you should be able to find demoralize in there.
Also, I
You
lied
just-
to you. It's still like. Do I have the ability to turn that down on my side?
I'll
You do.
just turn it right off because we are done in there anyway. There. Oh,
Oh,
there.
perfect. Thank you, dude.
There we go.
It's just like.
Yeah.
Brian. Okay. So there's demoralize.
You just drag it into your character sheet.
Drag it into my character sheet.
you
Ah, beautiful.
So now it should show up in your hotbar.
And I can do this, and then I can do this. And then I
Yeah,
can do
you got
this.
You got this.
Oh!
You got this, boy. Look at you,
Why don't you do that every time?
dude.
I'm the best at this game. Okay, and I just shout at him to go back.
So he becomes frightened too.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah. Nice job. All right. Now it's this guy's turn, and he is demoralized, so he is going to... You know what? He's enraged because you guys...
We interrupted their private fleshy time.
Yeah. So he's going to run out. And Eero was the one that stepped in, so he is going to swing at Eero with his claws.
Okay.
He's going to make a public roll. Oh, and he hits. Please. Oh shoot! I did the thing. Sorry. It says public roll, but it doesn't roll publicly. That's unfortunate. Okay, Eero, please take that damage. Eero's non-living, right?
And even with a -2,
Yes,
he
he's
still rolled a 27. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, and then he's going to go and attack with the jaws. He's going to try and bite down on Eero.
Wait, did you roll a nat 20 on your attack?
No.
You have
No.
1d20 plus 10. Oh, 29. You rolled a 29. Oh my God.
Yeah, I rolled a
Yikes.
19.
Yikes.
Okay. And he bites down, and Eero just stops his arm mid-bite with his arm, which does no damage to him. That's the end of the cultist's turn. Isaac.
Okay. Isaac will see that first one there. You've already done the recall knowledge. We've already dealt with these guys before, so I feel like we have it under control. His first action will be to crank up the overdrive.
Yeah, I will point out what Renniken just said. Without that being demoralized, it would have been a crit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Claw attack.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, perfect. So we've got overdrive in action here. His next action will be to activate Eero.
Okay.
And it'll just be Eero business as usual. So Eero will then take his initiative here, and he will reach out and attempt to grapple the cultist in front of him. So athletics check underway. Ooh,
It stopped briefly on the 20.
it did, yeah. So he reaches out with it, and it just slips by his grasp. So then he's just going to go with the backhand fist.
Okay.
Now, is grapple an attack action?
Yes.
It
It
is an
sure
attack
is.
action. Okay,
Yeah.
so then I'm just making sure I'm rolling the map correctly. That was on the 19, guys. All right.
And it roll right back. Yeah.
So then back to Isaac for his third and final action, which will be to simply shift his grip back from one hand to two hands on his crossbow, and then just say, Luminour, you're up.
Okay.
All right.
Lumi. Oh, Lumi.
Well, we've had a lot of fun here today, guys. I don't love the lack of flanking flanking. What's it called in Pathfinder?
Flat-footed.
Off guard.
Not
Off guard.
love the lack
But
of off
it's
guard.
it's from flanking. But yeah.
Oh, from okay, I'm with you. The status is off guard. The trigger is when when the baddie's flanked. So I've been kind of like going through my little actions that are here. We got all kinds of stuff. Athletics versus I don't remember if these guys what their reflexes are like. Do you guys remember the last time we did a recall knowledge? Do we store that knowledge in our heads? Or do I need to recall knowledge and see if this guy's got good saves on me?
I would say
I know we've done it before, but I was checking my notes, and I've got all these notes about when we encountered ghouls, and like whether it was a tattooist or a cultist or the canker, but all this stuff, and none of them are like, oh, by the way, we recall knowledge. I'll recall knowledge again if I can.
okay.
Perception here. I want to see what makes these guys tick, based off of the knowledge that I have failed to recall in the past.
Okay, so you do know that their strongest save is a will save.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna stop the game for a second to write that down.
Okay.
Will save. Will he save?
Will.
Will they save? Tune in, same bat time. Okay, great. Luminour is going to. Let's do this. Luminor's going to try to trip this guy up. He's slow. We're close to the ground. He didn't seem to have spotted Luminour yet, so like I don't know if that creates anything else. But like he like snuck through that door, and he was kind of like this short little gnome who should have been hiding but wasn't. And he's going to go for a trip, which is an athletics check.
Right. Oh.
Woo! Let's go.
So, critical CS? What's CS? Critical success. Also deals 1d6 blunt damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming that was a success.
That was a critical success. Yes.
Yeah, eat it.
Takes 1 damage. Alright. That's good.
So that's also 1. So 1 for the recall knowledge, 1 for that. And
Trip means he is now prone,
yes.
correct?
Yeah, not an opponent prone. Yeah.
Okay.
If I failed, if I crit failed, then I would fall prone, it says.
Yes.
That's,
Or you
that'd
could
be
choose to drop your weapon.
That'd be real embarrassing. I'm going to... Oh, and an attack. So does maps apply now to my attack?
It does, because trip is an attack action.
Oh, yeah, it is. So it'd be -5.
Yeah.
He's not armed, right?
Well, I mean, he's got arms.
Can I disarm him?
You're welcome to attempt to. No, he's not wielding any machetes or knives or of any sort. Just
Machete.
his claws and his teeth.
Can I grapple them when they're on the ground? So like this guy's like on the ground, and like could I also like kind of restrain him too? So like when Adrian shows up here, there'll be like a coup de grace pretty much to this helpless dumb ghoul. Is that possible? It says grab an opponent with your free hand until my next turn ends.
I would say if you do it, okay, so grabbing would give them the restraint, which would also give them off guard, and stacking stuff like that does not work.
I'm with you. Mechanically, it doesn't track.
I would, if I were you, I would hold off on the grabbing.
Okay.
Possibly make an attack
You're not the
action
first person
against
to do
him.
that.
Just to like a single sword swing because it's only at a -5 right now, right?
Okay. That sounds like a great choice.
And he's
we're
already
going-
at -2 to his AC, something like that.
Okay, so I click on my sword. Nothing happens. Targeted. Why can't I hit him with my sword? Maybe in the character sheet? I'm doing it in the little toolbar.
Okay. Did you target him?
Yeah. He's the yellow triangles around him.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't let you. Weird.
Range.
Yeah.
I could just roll. How do I?
How do I
attack?
play this game?
I do
So off
1d8
your character
damage, but I
sheet,
don't know how to attack.
Elven Curve Blade. You open it. Okay.
Like you just have to make a normal weapon attack.
Roll d20 plus 9.
D20 plus. I could definitely do that.
D20 plus 4. Sorry.
/1d20 plus 4.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
That was very simple.
Oh, you swing your sword down. He rolls out of the way just in time that it does not connect.
End of my
All
turn.
right. Cool. All right. This guy is actually going to play it safe and do a thing here. Okay. Adrian's
turn. I am moving in on this guy. Or wait, if I move into flank, does he get an additional point, or is he already flat-footed because he's prone?
He's already flat-footed because he's prone.
So there's no benefit to me moving in on him.
No, the only benefit would be when he stands up, he is still flat-footed to you and Luminor.
Right, but he'll
you have
lose
flank.
that. He'll lose that otherwise. Okay, instead, I'm going to whip my star knife at his stupid head.
Okay.
Let's see here. I do have to redo my exploit vulnerability on him again, though.
Okay.
Because my personal antithesis, I think, expires.
Has to do every round.
This is something that I don't know for sure. Like, I know the exploit weakness lasts against that character until I pick a new target, but personal antithesis, I don't know if I have to keep redoing it.
I will look into that after stream.
But we'll redo it for now.
Bust
'Cause-
that out,
whoops. Okay, so. Okay, that's okay. It still only allows me to do the personal antithesis. So he's got that on him. And then I'm like, go back to hell. And I whip that star knife out.
Okay.
Maybe. How come it's not bringing up the attack button?
Yeah.
Is that busted?
It's not possible to attack.
No. I wonder if it's because he's not... Hold on, let me stand him
Real
up
creature.
once.
Oh, he's a hologram, you guys.
Okay, now can you hit him?
No. Well, it when I click on my like bar thing here, but I'll click on in here. See, if I click on my character sheet, it brings up the range strike.
Yeah.
So do you want me to throw it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter anyways.
You got a hero point.
I will use a hero point, which was my own idea. And he said, so I throw it once and the star knife spins around and the cultist is like, As it spins around a second time and comes back at him, and he dodges it a second time and goes.
Still dodges it. How does he do that?
And then I go, yo, Luminour, you got this, and I am going to attempt to aid my friend.
Okay.
Or empower him. Is that an aid check? Would that be aid?
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying. I'm just trying to make him the best
Yep.
Luminour he could possibly be.
You're trying to gas,
roll a
gas him up.
for aid.
Attempt to. Oh, it doesn't actually have a roll. So I just roll a. Attempt a skill check or attack roll of a type decided by a GM. Roll 1d20.
Yeah.
Just roll the d20.
Roll the d20.
Not 230.
No,
Oh,
230.
you bastard! It was right there. It just wouldn't give it, eh? Well,
You should have the
whatever.
ability in this platform to bump the table
Yeah.
like a little bit. Like
So-
steadily bump the table.
Unfortunately, you call out, and it does not. Luminour doesn't find any aid in your.
He's just like, shut up! I'm
Calling
trying to concentrate.
Yeah.
Bolster my spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
This guy's turn. He is standing up. And he's going to attack out at Luminour. So the only thing I can think of is that maybe I added a new module and it might be interfering.
Something
with
might be
the-
busted.
Yeah. All right. Luminour. I wonder if I can do this to you.
Oh, I think I should probably my build shield is expired. It's an
So
expired.
Luminour, can I get you to roll a fortitude save for me, please?
Ooh, stanky. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Well, that's good.
It's go to my shield. There we go.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, you
You're-
should probably.
You
be
are
sorry.
a gnome, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct. We're part of
All
Fae.
right. Well,
We
it
live in the Fae.
it
Well,
still hits. So, sorry, I did not do that publicly last time. There we go. Could you take that damage, please?
I can.
And then.
No, and then.
Yeah. He swings out with his claws.
Yeah. But
Okay. Wonder if I can do this.
The question
Oh,
was, wasn't this guy prone?
He did stand up. Took an action to stand up.
Just curious.
So he won't get. Luminour, can I get you to roll another fortitude save, please?
I was really happy with the time that I tripped that guy out.
Okay. Luminour.
That was
He
really
slashes into you, and your muscles seize up.
That's a 16 though.
Yeah, it is.
And didn't he miss?
Oh, he did. Yes. Sorry. My bad. I don't
I know
how
you're
to.
real horny to slash.
No, I don't know how to read my things.
I also
No,
should have
it's-
used my amulet to reduce your damage when you took it, but I forgot to
Sorry.
say something, so.
It's
Okay.
fine. I'm terrified. I'm running out of
All right.
HP. I'm
Nope.
running out of luck.
That's the end of his turn. It is Isaac's turn.
Okay.
You guys have to remind me to amulet you. Help me remember.
Yeah, that's on us.
So, first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna get Eero involved.
Yeah.
Again, so Eero's going to take his 2 actions. The last time didn't work well, so this time he's going to start with the fist.
Is he going to flank this bad
Just
boy?
make sure. He's going to pummel this guy.
Yeah, he is. Alright, this guy's gonna take that damage. Damage. Hell yeah. Okay. Attempting the grapple.
Then he's going for the grapple.
Yeah.
Jeez, we started off so strong with our dice rolls.
He's
So
a slippery guy.
he is very wily. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. So Isaac will then reach into his pocket and pull out one of his frost vials and stick it in the bracket. So that will be his second action, will be to mount that frost vial into the bracket of the alchemical crossbow, and then his final one will be to fire the... It is not loaded. What? I'm pretty sure I would have reloaded this on the walk-in.
Yeah, reload it. That is that module. I have to futz with it to make it work right.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's kind of on me. I saw the button and I was like, I don't need to do that. Anyway, he's gonna throw that thing. He's gonna launch a bolt at the
Wall.
canker cultist, and he's going to miss. And that will be his turn.
Okay. Luminour. This
And
thing.
now he has 1 minute to launch to deal 2 more damage.
Luminour looks over at Adrian, who's like standing in the bush like this.
Yeah. You got this, buddy.
Are we interested in flanking this guy?
If you step into that hallway, the other guy's gonna come and flank you, and not in the fun way.
So
I was trying to put him off
federal-
guard with the grapple instead of maneuvering.
yeah,
Because if
Fair.
Eero maneuvers over here, that
Mhm.
leaves him free to go up there to get at Adrian.
Well, yeah, I can also step into combat too. Like, it's not the end of the world. So
okay. Just figuring out my moves here. Luminour is going to. Spell Strike seems like a good play generally, but I want it to hit, and I'm afraid that I haven't stacked enough bonuses to. You know what? After the voice, I think that firing up the old Gouge and Claw, piercing would be a delightful way to start this off. So we should do D20 plus 9 is my attack.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Do I need to factor in any of our friends' stuff?
Nope.
Okay, D20 plus 9. 13.
Finny, flip that switch on the bottom of the table. It's like players can't succeed on rolls. Click.
Luminour hasn't actually used any hero points yet this session.
This is it. This is your moment.
So we're gonna expand 1, and we're gonna do that again.
Better. Way better.
15 plus 9. against AC.
That hits. That's a
That
solid
hits. Is
hit.
that okay?
Oh yeah.
Critical hit. Pretty good. And we're also going to
No
do.
crit.
So damage on our Elven Curve Blade is 1d8. Is it plus something? How do I find that out? On my character sheet. It's also +1 sword, isn't it? Yeah, +1 Elven Curve Blade.
Yeah.
Deadly D8. Oh, that's on crit. Everybody gets its dexterity from. Is that does damage change off finesse? No, it's attack rolls, not damage rolls.
I think it's just 1d8.
Right, not +1 for the rune that's on it.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay,
+1.
1d8 +1. Okay, here we go. We're doing great, guys. 1d8 +1 for the blade.
Okay.
And then we're also
Some extra gouge.
We're gonna do a little gouge.
Little gougey. There it is. That's what you want to see. This is a good roll.
It's a good gouge.
All right.
Real good gouge.
Now we're gonna rip, then we're gonna tear. And then Luminour is going to, he loves his ability. Can I try to trip this guy up again? Like, I'm a wily little gnome.
Sure.
Knocking this guy off his toes is the way to go
I'll
here.
let that happen, but it'll be at a -5.
Because it's an attack.
Yes.
Map.
Map.
Not good. 12? 12?
No. Oh, never mind. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
you had the
-5.
-5, but
I
it's
forgot-
trained
I
as
forgot-
+5. Thought that said
I didn't put the
-5.
-5 in the roll. Like an idiot.
Map.
Okay, let me just do the thing.
Do the math. Carry the one.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. Can somebody pop? Never mind. I was gonna say, throw a trip in the.
Little tripperoo. I could trip.
Trip is.
There it is.
There we go.
Because I'm learning, and I put
Yeah.
actions in my character sheet.
There
It
you
only
go.
it only took 6 months.
That's all right. We're learning.
I'm learning.
Okay. So
Requirements supposed to have. I've got a two-handed weapon. It says one hand free, so I don't think I can do this.
unless you're
Unless I hit.
Depends if your weapon has the trip
unless
ability.
your weapon has a trip trait, which
It
I don't
can,
think the Elven
but it
Curve Blade does.
Now mine does, but I don't have strength, so it doesn't help me at all.
Okay, so unfortunately, you cannot do that.
Okay. I can't do it, or I tried it and I failed.
You know what? You tried it and you failed.
Gorgeous.
You just got little
That was a
hands.
pretty successful thing. I
Yeah,
kind of up pretty good though.
you swooped it down. You tried to put the curve and hook the foot, and it didn't quite work. He lifted his foot just in time.
Yeah, he's a wily little guy.
Yeah, he is. This guy's still cooking back here.
These are cooking us something up.
Adrian.
Adrian's turn. Okay. Adrian's gonna move into melee. Whoops. To help my good friend Luminour out.
Okay.
I'm still throwing him thumb.
Got this.
I'm going to redo my exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate the personal antithesis. And then I'm going to attempt to give him a good one with the star knife.
All right.
Which is still not working out of my tray. So I will open it in my
Yeah.
character sheet.
Next session, I'll have the trait working again.
And we're no longer throwing it. So, bam! I'm going to hero point that one.
So close.
So close, but hero point time. There it goes. And whapam! Much better.
Good use. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Good roll. Good roll.
Do some damage.
Shabuski.
Dude. Oh, I forgot. You have a striking rune on that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This guy's looking very hurt.
He's like this, like between me and Luminour.
Adrian, that's it for your turn. It's
Yeah,
this
I'm done.
guy's turn. Okay. He is going to pivot towards Adrian and slash out with his claw.
This is how I die.
This is how you die.
Oh my god. Finny, did you just click the crit button? Like, come on, dude. Hero point,
Dude.
re-roll it. No, just kidding. Holy okay.
Right.
I'm going to
Your
use my
amulet.
amulet, obviously, but this is
-5.
be prepared for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Be prepared.
This one vampire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I thought that too. So that's the one thing, Renikin. If that 18 is with the -5? Just take
Yes,
that
that's
18? Okay.
added in, yeah.
Well, I'm still alive, but not by much. I'm looking a little hurt after that one.
DG, I need you to make a... Hold on. Let's see if I can do this for you. Let's see if I can...
The one thing, Renikin, that we were wondering about with my exploit vulnerability is whether or not I have to make it, because the rules weren't super clear on exploit vulnerability. It said it needed to be redone, but I was under the impression that it lasted. Like when you used it on that one guy, it stayed on that one guy until that one guy was gone, and then you used it on another guy. But we're gonna look it up after.
Adrian, you feel your body tense up, and you fight through it.
Oh, here I thought you were gonna tell me that I didn't fight through it. Let's go, charge straight through it.
Okay, and he goes to bite down, and you just shove the star knife in his face, and he clamps down on it.
Look forward to banishing you back where you came from.
He's going to attempt to claw you once more.
Are you kidding me?
and
The -8? Finny, your rolls?
does it.
Like, go to hell, dude. You suck. Well, this might be the end of our good friend Adrian. Yep.
All right.
Goodbye, you guys.
It was a really good run, you guys. Dude, corpse is still a flank.
Oh, I'm dead, apparently.
To dead. It's dead. Whoa, that's not right. Hold on. Let's do this. Dying.
Yeah, there we go.
That feels better. Okay, and that's the end of his turn. Isaac.
I shouldn't have moved into melee.
I have a question about my hidden compartment
I'm sorry, pressure.
and my wand of healing.
Okay.
It's for the best.
As part of my thing, it says that I can whip this thing out and use it on the same turn.
Right.
Within the same action. If it's a wand of healing, can I do that and use the 3 action burst
Yep.
heal?
That's how my wand of healing works.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing.
Nothing from anyone? Okay. Just gonna let that one sail right by, are we?
Yep, into the dead of space. You deserve
It's
that
because
one.
Nerfy wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, I think he would have laughed.
Nerfy's worried about
I'm going
not
to
dying.
center it on the ghoul.
Nerfy, Rocket said that he was going to whip
Ah.
out his wand of healing and splash us with it. And I said, that's what I do with my wand of healing.
When you said whip it out, I was like,
You guys are the worst. Alright.
Near the splash part. Well, it's got an area of effect, right? Like, it affects many things.
All right.
it
Yeah.
affects a lot of areas.
It's got a large area of effect, actually.
Okay, so this guy takes
So hero
damage.
take.
Just the worst. We're the
2
worst.
healing.
It's got the massive splash zone. Yes.
Luminor, you get 2 healing.
Adrian.
Luminor, take 2 healing. Adrian,
Okay.
take 2 healing.
Hey, am I alive again?
You were only dying. You were never dead.
Well,
Okay, and that is it for Isaac.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Luminor. What do we
Yeah,
got?
is Adrian flanking this guy for me?
not until I'm
Well,
standing.
he is, but not until he's standing, yeah.
okay.
These things hit like freaking Mack trucks, dude.
Well, only with the GM crits.
Well,
Back
yeah.
to back.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything different. Insane. 2 crits in 1 turn. Your luck is unparalleled.
Luminor is going to change to, after casting that spell, change to Arcane Cascade stance.
Yeah.
So that's piercing. Little extra boo to my damage. And we are going to strike with our Elven Curve Blade. I haven't recharged my spell strike though. So we're just going to do a mundane strike. Just a regular old slashing boom.
Yeah. He's looking very damaged right now.
So d20 plus 9.
Yeah.
Anything else? Nothing?
Nope. Hey, you hit.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
So then we're going to roll attack or damage. So that's 1d8 plus 1 for the magic,
Yep.
plus the slashing damage from the from Arcane Cascade, which is plus 1 extra.
So
Plus 1.
1d8 plus 2.
That makes way more sense than doing plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. What's it look like?
Luminor, glancing past this ghoul, sees his trusty friend flanking in spirit, and this kind of bolsters his
dead like this.
resolve to run this blade through this ghoul while not even touching his friend standing right behind him, landing a killing blow.
Just lying on the
Yeah.
ground dead. Like,
Okay.
Landing on the ground, Dad.
This guy hears his buddy die.
it's like,
and
well, my
rushes
turn.
out- rushes out. Fuming. And turns.
You gotta do it, Finny. You know it would be the obvious choice. I know you don't want to, but it's the obvious choice. I'm like, come on, you can do this, Luminor. I believe in you.
Yeah, okay. He swings at Adrian.
He doesn't even look. He's just.
Yeah, there's a guy on the ground. He gives him a stomp.
With his
claw
teeth.
Attack.
Claw. Oh, it's his feet claws. Oh!
Come
Thank you. See, this is what I needed. I needed this.
That was
That
a one.
fills my heart.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Just gotta
he-
dodge it 2 more times.
Yeah. He jumps down. Well, he's going to attack you again with his claws because it doesn't make sense that he leans down and tries to bite you.
Leans down, tries to give me a kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
I have to amulet it, but it's not gonna make a difference. I only have 2 HP. So unless
it
you roll
might.
a 6 for damage, I don't think you can though.
Well,
I'm pretty sure there's multiple dice involved. I'm like,
3d2.
So, yeah, unfortunately, it was a +6.
goodbye, you guys.
Okay. And then he turns his attention to Luminor,
Mm-hmm.
which he then.
Does nothing because that was his 3 actions.
That was his third turn. Yes. Isaac.
All right. So after seeing the wand and seeing the first one goes down, and Adrian coming back up, the first ghoul just goes down, and Adrian was momentarily elated that they did it, and then the second one showed up, and Adrian just curses, and Adrian goes down again, and Isaac just curses, and he says, "All right, Eero, do your thing." Eero will immediately pull out the spike and stab it forward into the ghoul.
Okay.
There's just no luck on our side, you guys. Just 0%.
That was a fart on my
Alright.
end.
That was a
good.
fart.
It was a fart. It was a fart across the board.
Is it global? It's a global fart.
It's a global
Yeah,
fart. It's a fart heard around the world.
So he goes out with the spike. It misses badly. He's good. The spike comes out into a hand, and on the way back, it's going to try to grab the ghoul again.
Okay.
Eventually, one of these has to land.
There
There
it
it
goes.
is. And now Isaac will reload his crossbow. And then shoot the ghoul.
By 1.
Oh, seriously? I don't even have any hero points to mitigate that. Anyway, that's Isaac's turn.
Okay.
So he's grappled, so he's still got the -1 for you, Luminour, if you want to do one of your wombo combos on him.
He is grabbed. There we go.
Wait, would that have made a difference
It
on
might.
whether or not
Yes,
to hit?
it for sure would have because you only missed by 1.
Okay, so
Yeah,
can I
so
roll that damage?
you can roll damage on that. Yeah. Sorry, that was my bad. I wasn't
And-
quick enough with the.
Yeah, and this will add 1d6 cold damage because he's got his frostbite.
Yeah. Damn.
That did not include the frost damage. I think I did it.
Okay, we'll just
Let me
roll
just
the.
roll 1d6.
Yeah. All right. 3. There we go. Okay. Cool. Luminour's turn.
We are going to recharge your spell strike.
Okay.
And that is
Thunder Strike.
yeah, because now that I can't hurt our guy if I blast everybody in a cone straight ahead of me, right? He's laying down dead already.
Oh.
I don't think so. It's points to cast that spell. What the hell?
It is what it is.
I would give you a heads up that yes, you would be doing damage to Adrian because he is dying, not
Yeah.
dead.
I'm not
So
dead
if-
yet.
If anything hits him in a cone, or if anything hits him, period, he will take extra wounds.
I didn't hear no bell.
I can goose it without using my thunder strike though. Can't I like focus with
Yes,
just my focus?
as long as it has, the spell has to have. Oh, what is it called? No, it's
Focus?
I'm just looking it up here.
Conflux spell.
Oh yeah.
It says at the bottom, conflict
Oh, no,
spells,
that's-
refresh, spell strike.
Yes, that's it.
Alright, I can't do that, so I'll just keep on hitting with my sword. So that's +9. Well, swinging
You hit.
Alright, and we're going to swing damage. D8. Is that just a regular hit? It's not a critical hit? 26.
That's a regular hit.
Tough crowd.
Max damage though.
Max damage.
That's what
That's
they call
good.
me.
Max damage.
Max damage. I love that the idea that like that's doing that is only one action. 2 more actions.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh, he's got. Okay, we're going to. I could probably do that again. Like, how hard could it be? So it's 1d20 minus 5, right?
1d20 plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah. Minus 9. Minus 4. Plus 5. Carry the 1. Roll the dice.
I will say that you missed the crit on your last hit by 1.
I would rather
You're
have
so
got the
close.
crit by 1.
I know. Me too. But so you swing out again, and unfortunately he's dips. He's wrestling with Eero, and he just manages to roll out of the way.
Oh, he's a squirrely devil. We're going to. We are going to. Has he been intimidated in the last minute or two?
No, this guy hasn't been.
No,
This
this
guy
guy has
is
not.
got pretty bad. I think that.
But his turn is next in the tracker.
Oh, and that.
It'll
Oh,
end it.
Sorry,
My turn.
Nerfy.
Yeah.
You can recharge your spell strike by specifically using the recharge action.
I kind of thought there was like a thing that like
Yes.
I could like kind of like meditate or something.
Keep forgetting that.
So you have an action called recharge.
There will be a. Only Luminour gets an action called recharge that lets him redo his
Spell strike.
spell strike. Yeah.
There you go. Easy peasy.
I control F to recharge. I was looking at that same thing in the Magus textbook, and it's not mentioned in there specifically that, but that's fine. So we're going to do that now.
I
My
would
last
like to do
action.
that now.
So
Yeah,
recharged.
that's exactly how it works. Okay. This guy, his turn.
Do I make a death check or something?
Yes.
It didn't prompt me. Just skip my turn. So
Well, let's go back to you. Make a.
right.
That's a success. All right.
Hey.
Nice. You're fighting.
Yeah.
You have more success. You have more success fighting death itself than the thing's trying to kill you.
Huzzah.
I honestly forget the rules on dying.
It reduces
that do
its
it?
dying value by 1.
It reduces it by 1.
It says reduce your dying value by 1, so I just pulled 1 off. What? Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 1, not
Sorry.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're
yep,
back at 1. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. We're good. Yes.
For a
All
brief,
right,
I
this
saw
guy's turn.
light for a moment there.
Saw light for a hot second. Yeah. Sorry, stream, but Adrian. should
No, it's
die.
good. We can if you want visuals, I suppose I could remove my dying just so you can see the map. Oh, now I'm all wounded up. So I'm wounded 2.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. But for all intents and purposes,
He did,
unconscious, dying 1.
So Luminour, this guy turns towards you and makes a swiping attack with his claw, as this guy is wanted to do, and hits.
He's still grappled.
That just reduces his movement, doesn't it?
Yes.
Immobilize.
Target is
It's just a
restrained.
successful. He's
You know what?
grabbed.
You
know
tied
what?
up, can barely move, or creatures you pinned. You have the off guard and immobilized conditions and can't use any attack or manipulate actions except to escape or force open your bonds.
Okay, he escaped. So his first action, escape. Second action,
Punch.
to
Falcon.
attack Luminour. Now this is at a -4 because of map. There we go.
Nerfy Renikin says it mentions Spell Strike recharge action in the Spell Strike entry, and it also mentions using focus spells with the conflicts trait in the same line, so it would be easy to miss.
Perfect.
Where does it tell us our DC?
Your DC.
Yeah.
It shows up when they make the check. It says target Luminor DC 17.
Yeah, but it should have been target Eero's DC.
Oh, you made your escape against the wrong guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, let me target Eero. This guy.
I just wanted to know where it shows
Nope.
on the
There you go.
page.
So you're 18.
Is it my AC?
Your DC is
No, it can't be.
18. It
It's
says.
Eero's athletics DC or his fortitude.
Fortitude?
Reflex. Looks like it's reflex.
Possibly reflex.
Worth checking it out later.
Yeah, reflex is +8.
That would make it an 18 DC.
But it doesn't. I just was curious on if it showed us on
It-
the page.
Doesn't.
Okay, that's totally
All right.
fine.
Luminor, sorry. Did you take the 3 damage?
Oh, there it does show us on the proficiencies page at the very bottom. Class DCs.
There you go. Class DC is different from like escape DC.
Ah, well.
Maybe
Moving on.
it's the same number.
yeah. Luminor, this guy, his last
10 plus save
draw,
mod.
he bites out at you and you parry him with your sword.
Trump.
Isaac.
Okay. Same thing again.
Okay.
Only this time he escaped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. This time he's going to lead with the grapple.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a sec. Yeah, he's going to lead with the grapple.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. And then what he's going to do. What does
Yep.
restrained do?
Restrained is different. Restrained gives him.
Oh, it gives him off guard and immobilized.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Eero was going to do was he was going to attempt to reposition him in between to
hold
give
on.
us the off guard.
Hold on. I gotta.
Yeah.
Are you putting it on the wrong guy?
Yeah, the wrong guy got it.
The
There.
blood
we go.
smear.
Yeah. There. Okay.
Okay. So, but because he's restrained, that critical success, he's not going to do the reposition. He's just going to stab him.
I do wish there was a way I could remove. There we go.
Thief.
All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, that does not. It's too much going on to hold on to him and feed him a fist.
Okay. So to wrap up Isaac's turn, it will be a reload and strike with the crossbow again. Seriously? A 3?
Yeah. Definitely don't want to hit Eero because he's your prized possession. Luminor.
I can fix him. All right,
You'll be
Luminor.
happy
He,
with Eero.
We're charged up again. We can spell strike again. We're we're gonna give this guy what for?
Goose him. Yeah.
So we're gonna roll that d20 plus 9.
Yep. +2 for off guard.
Plus 11. Okay.
So yeah.
It's not enough.
Any
pluses
more
on the
Eero
roll.
points?
Yeah, I could Eero point this.
Okay. Boop. I got you.
Let's try that one more time. It's 11.
+11.
That's a feeble dice roll.
That's better. You
I
hit.
just rolled once. All right, and then we're going to do the d8. Plus 2.
What spell are you striking with?
Oh, same as before. So gouging claw,
Gouging claw.
with
Perfect.
with piercing. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And good.
Good. Good. Yes.
7 plus 1,
All right.
whatever that was for 3, I guess.
Did you add arcane cascade in there as well?
Yeah. So I rolled a 1, and then it was plus 1 for arcade cascade, and 1 for the plus 1 of my blade.
Okay. Yeah, that's the 3. Okay. One
so
more
that was
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so one more action. I'm going to use that one more action to. Can I use that one more action to recharge?
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah, I think that's a 1 action deal.
Yeah,
We're
it
going to
is.
recharge.
Okay.
My turn.
I make a roll.
No roll needed.
No,
It's just,
I'm not. I'm
oh,
still
yeah,
dying
you-
one.
You make your roll, you dead man.
Oh, it won't let me do it without having dying one on. Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
Failure.
Okay, now I'm at dying 2.
Dying 2. Yeah.
Is this a good place maybe to pause action?
Yeah, I think we're going to start off the next session with a real kick.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just noticing the time and the way our
Yeah.
rolls are going. I imagine we've got a couple more rounds in us yet. So,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Well, Adrian's not like dead, and I'm doing better. I removed 1.
Got better.
I was at dying 3 at one point. So there's that.
that.
Anyway, well, that's it for us tonight. We play this game typically on Wednesdays. Every now and then we squeak a Friday in there. But if you want to see what happens next, make sure you tune in next week for more Pathfinder. And you can find us here on YouTube and Twitch. You click the hearts, you click the subs, you click the buttons, do all the things for all the stuff. Let's find out the fate of Adrian next week. That's what's going to happen. And yeah, that's it from us tonight. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next one. So long. Bye, friends. See you later.